Rondo, I finna slam dunk. Get big on you fake pumps. That pump ain't no fake pump. Bitch fell for the pump fake. Got him talking like first take. Get it right on the first take. Hit the hole in the first.
Mic check, mic check. Another episode of Sitting Down with Slim. Had to bring Maine on here, dog. What's going on?
Yeah. What's good?
Same old.
Chilling, bro.
Mo just put out her episode today. How'd you feel about it?
I felt it was good. When I recorded it felt good. It was a nice setting. So I felt good about it. I felt I know it's hard. It's always gonna be hard to podcast when you got four people on the mic.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that it just I think we have more time too. We could like 2 hours, but I know she only do an hour. So I think for that hour you get a dope hour. But I do think we gotta do a part 2.
Yeah,
I just feel that way. That's me though. But it felt good doing it. I mean, the hour went by quick. That's how you know it felt good. The hour it ain't seem like an hour. I felt like we were doing it for 30 minutes, and next thing I know it was time's up. You know what I'm saying?
The only like slightly negative comments I got, somebody told me, well, like 2 people told me, they was like, Slim, you ain't sound like you was passionate enough about it. Like you was just like, yeah, podcasting, all right.
Well, I mean, people gotta understand. I was stance. So like, no disrespect to Mo. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Rashawn, all of them. The stance that we have might be a little different than other people have. So at the same time, I love to do the episode work because it's Mo. It's people and she back on her game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I also, there is a bit of like tiredness of trying to tell people what podcasting is and talk about it. Like I don't want to keep saying the same thing over and over and over again every time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
too.
It was one of them things where I'm like, I'm trying to give her a different answer that I normally would give, but then I feel like in the midst of doing it, I wasn't giving like the best answers either. But it just flowed well because it was
I feel
full
like I was
podcasters
rushing
there.
my answers. You know what I'm saying?
I just wanted to give Mo something new. Like I don't want to give her the same answer I give everybody. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, when you true to it, you end up doing it anyway. So I ended up doing that anyway, but in trying not to do that. So it's one of them things where like you damn if you do, damn if you don't kind of questions.
People also were telling me they wanted us to talk about how we feel about new podcasters coming up too a little bit more.
No, they don't. They don't want that. I mean, I'm just be honest with you. Like, I'm always, I support everybody. So I'm always going, be happy for people that's trying to do something. But at the same time, this is something I take seriously. So if you're not taking it as equally as seriously as I am, then you're not going to hear what I got to say about what you're doing.
Yeah, they think it's just a microphone and just talking about anything on the mic. They don't understand what come behind that, the production, the planning, even the producing part. Because I know some people that's really good talking on a microphone, talking good on IG, and they can't produce for shit.
So, like, right now, you think about what we're doing right now, right? Or just think about when you over here or when you're doing it, think about the camera right now. So look at the camera. Make sure this camera's straight. This audio right here, they can't see right now, but audio right here, make sure the audio is straight. Mm-hmm. Realizing that everything is good, still having to keep track of that throughout the podcast, keeping the conversation flowing going. You in charge of the conversation, so you still got to make sure you manage that right. And on top of that, you got to make sure nothing messing up. You know what I'm saying? Sounds like everything in the room, it matters, and you only one person that got to do that. So when I'm doing all that, and then I see somebody doing a podcast, and like the sound is trashed or the video is horrible.
Recording on the phones.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't like it. I don't like it. But to each his own. You know what I'm saying? And more power to everybody that want to do it. But what I will say is, the more people that jump in this realm or jump in this, and they doing it the wrong way, it empowers me to continue doing it the right way. And I feel like it allows you to stand out from other people. So I'm happy with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy. I want to What they say? Like the short end of the stick. I ain't got that part of it. You know what I'm saying? I reap all the benefits. So every time I mess up, I get a little higher. You know what I'm saying? So,
sure. We had a good week for content though. That podcast you did with Bianca, that was
doing numbers.
That was real good. I think that was the best one you did this year so far.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm hyped this year. I did a lot of episodes. They really stuck with me.
I ain't gonna lie. You ain't missed this year.
And funny, like I'm gonna say it because be on camera. I'm gonna be real. Like. Even when I thought I might have missed with Evan, like the reception I got back from it, and like what's been happening since then, it just I don't know. I'm just loving it, and that's why I'm so picky and choosy about who I have on this year, because you don't want to put all that work in just to. Because like I said, one episode can kill everything.
Yeah.
Like that'd be that one episode that somebody may see, like, oh, why am I talking about this? He's just trash. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make sure that I keep the same kind of standards on each episode. I ain't
really like realized that until like recently, because I think I had like 2 bad ones in a row. And I was like, ugh. Now
That's
I'm
all it
bouncing
take, bro.
back from it.
But see, with you, it's so different because the thing you got over on a lot of podcasters that I don't do is like you do your solo joints too, where like you'll put like a solo or you'll do a review. So you might let's say you put a bad podcast out. You might do a mixtape review. You know, in the city, in the climate we in, how the rappers feel about you doing a review. So and then the review you do is well thought out, is well put together. It's not lying. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. So people will forget that podcast you did and be like, nah, he do the good reviews. And now they trying to go in their bag to make the album drop so you can do a review for them.
Yeah, I started some
Good
shit
luck
with
with that,
review.
by the way.
I know I started some shit. I was talking to Quay about it last
told
night.
you don't listen,
Because Quay
man.
was like, we always at the house kicking it, and he was like mumbling songs, and I was like, shoot, what you over there rapping? He was like, man, the new shit, man, I want y'all to hear it so bad, but I can't play it for you. I was like, I already know y'all just don't want me to hear it because y'all want to see if I'm going to keep the same energy for everybody else.
Hey, shout out to him, first of all, because he been posting like, he actually one of the dudes I was talking about when I was saying like people be posting these rap videos but rapping other songs. It be pissing me off. I'm like, yo, you a dope artist. But he took that and actually flipped it and it's still working because what he doing now is you seeing the hypeness of it, what he doing, but you're not hearing the audio. You don't get to hear none of the music until it come out. But you gotta visualize what he talking about.
He won't even play it for us, bro.
Yo, keep doing what you're doing, bro. I like that. Like how you flipped it, that's dope. I like it. Shout out to Pusha Qua.
Bishop.
That's what I call him, bro.
Pusha Quad.
I call him that, but now he's dope. He definitely can rap, but definitely got some good music too. So I'm ready. I'm excited for that project. And it's not many local projects I'd be excited for, so I'm excited for that one though.
That's true.
They put out good music, man.
Mo had a good week with this episode. A lot of people hit me up asking for the link. I was like, dang, I should have came up with that idea.
What idea?
The idea to have all of us on the episode and talk about podcasting. Because, people like to hear about that. They love to hear about something that you're passionate about. And I told you that's why they were telling me, like, dang, Slim, you ain't sound too passionate. It sound like you really want to stick to photography.
Well, no, I'm going to say this, though. I think, too, me and you got called out on that one time. I think Ken was talking to me. Shout out to Ken. I just did an episode of him last week. Not me personally, but I was on this podcast. He actually pulled up to my house. Okay. We did it in my room. But he brought up, he was like, yeah, man, I thought you and Slim run out of ideas because y'all kept talking about podcasting. Like, it was like a month straight, me and you were talking about podcasting every month. But honestly, nothing was happening.
Yeah.
But you think about that and think about the fact that, yeah, we done talked about it so much. You got a whole video on what to do when podcasting. Like, how much can we talk about it? Like, it's really...
Yeah.
This is Mo's first time really, talking about it. So she probably sounded more passionate than us. Rashonda, she a rookie, you know what I'm saying? She just getting her feet wet and she doing numbers. So like they're more excited to talk about it than we are. So if they saying that you didn't sound excited, you probably wasn't that excited. Just you talked about it so many times. It's like, I mean, I said this before,
we've been talking
but
about podcasts since the day we met. Every episode.
It's almost like
then. We just stopped recently.
It's like a rapper that got like a one-hit wonder. Every time he goes to the radio station, they ask him about that same song. Like, he's not going to have a different response. You know what I'm saying? After a while, it's going to sound like he don't care about the song. He care about it, but it's like, damn, how many times can I talk about it, bro?
Yeah.
That's all. But I mean...
that Sean Bradley joke was funny as hell, too.
Sean Bradley?
When Mo was like, you Jay-Z, and I was like, nah, Sean Bradley.
You a clown, though. You some silly-ass nigga.
That shit was funny as hell. I listened to that shit this morning. I was driving. I almost wrecked my shit laughing at that shit. Laughing at my damn self like a psycho. But yeah, we do got some shit to talk about now, though, even though shit's still slow out here. That's the thing about podcasting, dog. I wanted to say that. I know you probably be feeling like you don't want to talk about every topic, ain't it?
Well, not every single topic, like no. That, but at the same time... It depends. We do have a job to do when we doing this here, so I don't mind talking about it here. About it too. But like, as far as like just posting about it on Facebook because that's the thing to do it today. Nah, that's why I ain't even post no comments on the stuff.
I think about it like this: like Breakfast Club got the rumor report. I never want to do the rumor report. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me neither.
That's how I think about like doing topics I want to do. Like I don't want to talk about love and hip hop. I don't want to talk about who's pregnant. I don't want to talk about no gossipy topics. But I do want to talk about like hot trending topics, which is why I want us to get into the Boosie thing, because even though this is something that was resurfaced and it's kind of old, I hate talking about old stuff, but
Boosie just more popping now, though.
Yeah, and people people got these wild takes and opinions on this topic, and I just been sitting back reading stuff. You see, I ain't make not one post about it, one comment. I was like, but when you called me last night and me and you was talking about it, I was like, okay, I'll record about it.
Yeah, but yeah. I mean, I can see why though, cause like honestly, it almost like that topic was almost Me Too-ish in a sense. It was like
that's what
it was only one right answer. Like nobody was trying to hit nothing else. Somebody had to say like it was. I seen polls like right or wrong. Let me know so I can unfriend you. Like, whoa, damn.
And
like,
then it brung up that D Wade topic too. And I got 2 videos on YouTube about the D Wade thing. Every time something happens involving a kid, those videos start getting views out of nowhere. Okay, it's not out of nowhere because it's trending again.
Yeah.
How much is D Wade gonna trend for this?
Hey man, that's a hot topic, man. People they don't want to be the agenda,
Bruh. It's really all about the kids though. And so first off, let me ask you, how you feel about the Boosie topics they was talking about?
We could talk about it in detail, but in a nutshell, I got kids. I got 2 daughters. I can't tell somebody how to parent. That's in a nutshell. Like, I don't think
that's one of my takes on it too.
I feel like sometimes we waste too much time trying to tell somebody else how to parent. Like, let people parent the kids how they want to parent their kids. You parent yours how you parent yours. That's just bottom line. That's in a nutshell, though. We'll go deep into it, I'm pretty sure. But in a nutshell, that's how I feel about it. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to sit here and bash a man, you know what I'm saying, for doing whatever he feel he want to do. What I do, that's something different. But how I feel about it, that's his business, you know what I'm saying? I can't make him do anything different. It already happened, so.
I agree, too.
You know what I'm
But,
saying?
just to play devil's advocate, it is, parenting styles, however you want to do your parenting styles, as long as it's legal. But that is illegal. You know what I'm saying?
And just to piggyback on it, because I'm not on Boosie's side on this at all, but what I will say is we are talking about a man who beat a murder charge, who ruined a teenager's life by making him his hitman, who probably done messed up a lot more families. Tell me, that issue we talking about right now is the least of anybody's concerns.
Yeah.
He done ruined lives and families' lives. We talking about his kids.
Allegedly. He beat them cases.
Yeah. But you get what I'm saying, though.
Yeah.
But we talking about something he's doing with his kid. I mean, it's like an oxymoron to me. Mm-hmm. Like I want to discuss. Let's discuss them parents that can't do anything with their son right now because they done messed with Boosie. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. Like, I'm not looking at it in that form. But I get it. People want to be outraged about certain things, and that's fine. What I didn't like though, because I got 2 girls, so I can't relate to this situation anyway.
The comparison about the genders.
I hate when women do that, or just people in general, because they're 2 different genders. Like, if you ask me at 16, can my son come home at 11? Probably. Can my daughter? Probably not. That's just how it's gonna go. I don't care about what somebody's saying. That's.
So are you saying that sometimes double standards are here for a reason?
No, it's not. Sometimes it's prevalent in my life. I know that for a fact. I mean, I'm just telling you the truth.
That's how I feel too, dog. I rock with double standards. Some double standards are here for a reason. Like, women and men are totally different.
Yeah, and I don't just so we can clear it out. I do not agree with what Boosie did. I don't agree with it. However, I definitely don't think I'm gonna compare him doing what he did with his son to him doing what he did with his daughter.
Especially because we don't know his son.
I don't know none of them. I don't even know him. You know what I'm saying? I see on live, and on live he's wild. So I can imagine he's more wild than real life.
And then on top of that, dog, my mom say this all the time. You raise boys and girls totally different. Like, my mom was like, I don't know how I could deal with raising a girl because she got 4 boys. She's like, I don't know how I could deal with raising a girl out of all the shit she went through with us. And it's like, you right, because it is different. Like, if I don't come home at nighttime, you might be a little worried, but you're not like thinking some over the top shit. But if you got a little girl and she don't come home at night, you thinking crazy stuff like, man, maybe she got kidnapped.
Right.
Maybe somebody, trying to do something crazy to her. It's just different with boys.
Well, you're raising a girl to be a woman. You're raising a boy to be a man, and that's 2 different things in the nutshell anyway. So That's just bottom line. But like I said, I get it. People want to make arguments, and it's honestly the reason why I really don't like the whole when you switch the gender thing is because it does force you to play devil's advocate and look at that side of it to see if it's wrong or right. But it's just certain things that a man would do with his son that he's just not gonna do with his daughter. Yeah. Like, when you with your son and you see a fine girl, you might tell your son, look at that girl, or, might ask him about it. if you with your daughter and I don't know, let's say you come with yourself and you see a man that got muscles in his shirt off, you're not gonna say, "Oh, look at that guy with the muscles." You're not gonna tell your daughter that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not the same. I don't care what nobody. It's not the same
because men and women are built differently. Like women are beautiful, men ain't nothing cute about no man. I was trying to tell Damo that yesterday when he kept making them posts talking about my pH balance is off, but I'm still a bad bitch. I'm like, bro,
I
you
be
a
wilding
man.
out there in Columbia County. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I be trying to just like ignore it sometimes. I'm gonna ignore it, but then when I want to ignore it, it'd be like 9, 10 posts. I'm like, I can't ignore all 9 of them, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, Damo.
Shout out to
I
y'all,
ain't make
man.
one post yesterday.
What's your crew name? You got a name?
We ain't no crew. We just chilling.
Nah.
It's funny you say that because we was joking about it last night.
I need a name, bro.
Bruh, we was joking about it last night because we was drinking Budweiser. And when we was real young, bro, I don't know why we used to do this, bro. We used to drink Budweiser every day. And Damo cousin used to be like, we the Budweiser crew.
Oh, the Budweiser crew. Oh, my God.
Bro, that shit used to be funny as hell, bro. It was a joke, though. It wasn't no serious shit.
Nah, the Budweiser boys like that, man. BWB.
Nah.
Word.
And Damo's nickname was Tote Man because we had a rule that if you ain't had no money to put in on the bill or the liquor, you had to carry the case everywhere we went.
Yo, if I was Damo,
So
I really would hate
never
you,
had
bro.
no
I would
money.
hate you. So basically, AKA, y'all had a crew called the Budweiser boys, and Damo was the broke one.
Yeah.
God damn it, Slim.
All in all,
Y'all call him Tote Man.
We
That's
called him
crazy.
Tote Man, and we had a chant and everything. That shit used to be call the Tote Man, bitch. I need a brew. Call the Tote Man, bitch. I need a brew. That nigga Damo hate that shit too, bro.
I ain't saying nothing about Damo,
funny
bro.
as shit though.
Shout out
Funny
to
as shit that
Damo.
I'm gonna get off Damo. But one day, bro, I don't know what had happened because we all worked together, right? I don't know what had happened. Damo had came up on some money. Damo went to.
I don't know what happened. He got some money.
Yeah, he went to the liquor store. Damo brought 2 bottles. He brought like 2 cases of beer. Man, bruh, he ain't even come out the liquor store with the bottles and the cases. He called us and was like, "Yeah, bro, I need y'all to come inside real quick." And we went inside the liquor store. And he was like, "Yeah, I need y'all to tote this real quick." I was like, "Oh, this nigga feeling good." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you was a Tote Man that day.
Yeah, I was. I ain't mind either. I think that nigga had like a bottle of Bombay and a big ass bottle of Hennessy. Shit, I ain't mind toting. We was about to drink good. But yeah, back to the topic.
Let me ask you about the Boosie thing though, like, cause it's just expounding, right? So when I was younger, right, and like I was, 10th grade, I mean not 10th, 5th grade, you 10 years old, your friends, whatever. I remember us discussing that one time, like one of my friends saying they dad did that to one of their brothers or something like that. That when he turned a certain age, he got him a woman, he had sex and all that stuff. I remember thinking like, yo, I wish my dad was that cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I remember thinking that though.
So, bro, I said this last night, and I had told myself I wasn't gonna say this on the mic, but I'll say it anyway. When I was young, bro, I was extremely shy, and like a lot of girls liked me, but I was nervous as hell. And I told my homeboys this. Maybe the first 2 or 3 times I had sex, I was nervous as fuck. I'm talking about like heart beating hard as hell, adrenaline pumping so goddamn bad. You know what I'm saying? But imagine if I had a dad like Boosie and he put me on the hooker before that, and I came into the game strong.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I like that though. Like, I wouldn't even. I think years down the line, I would regret it because I'm like, yo, I ain't get to do it on my own. Like, I feel happy. I'm more confident in life now that I did everything on my own. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know your situation, but like, even mine, like my dad wasn't even there around the time when I started to do stuff like that or needed that advice.
Yeah.
Everything I did was on my own. It was all my own experience, all that stuff. So, like, you able to learn better with your own mess ups. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I don't know if I would. I think I'd have been happy to brag at the time when you a certain age and you around niggas that didn't have sex yet or only jerk off to say, well, I got head from a grown woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, it sound cool at that age. When I got older, I can't brag about that when I'm 30.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think you're 30 years old. You don't want to say that. Like, damn,
I mean,
should I say
either
that
way
now?
it go, it's weird for your dad to hire a hooker to suck you up. That shit is weird.
That's just bad guidance though. Like Boosie, I don't look at him as the guidance for
I don't know
the
why
youth.
people take him as serious as they do. Like, he do this shit all the time. He had a whole interview with the Breakfast Club on the internet through the little. I
gotta Google something. How old is Boosie?
Boosie almost 40. I need around Wayne.
I need to see
Wayne
how old he was when
42.
Wipe Me Down
I think
came
like
out.
36.
That'll tell me everything I didn't know.
Boosie wild as hell though, bro.
Boosie age.
Because
Because if he was over 25 when Wipe Me Down came out, then something was wrong with him.
he 37.
I don't know. He might have been. Yeah. Well, he's about 27 when that came out. Yeah, something wrong with him. 27-year-old shouldn't say wipe me down. I'm sorry. We should have known then. Like, think about how old we are right now. I can't picture making a song like that because I'm on wipe me down.
Sex room in his house?
Nah, I don't watch Vlad, bro. I keep telling you I don't watch Vlad.
Nigga, it's not on Vlad.
Oh, where that's from?
Vlad. He was doing some kind of tour on YouTube with some shit, and he was showing his sex room. Like he went into the room.
I seen a clip about that. He said that's where it all goes down at.
Yeah.
When he mean it, that mean like the kids getting head.
I don't know, dog.
That's where that went down at? I don't know. But nah, Boosie wild though. But like I said, to me, like you said, far taking it seriously, it's some people out there that's parents, and then there's some people out there that got kids. He just got kids, bro. That's just what it is. He got kids and he got a lot of money, so he's able to mask a lot of his bad parenting behind money.
Bro, people also was comparing it to girls getting picked up from school.
We still on that? I get tired. Every year we talk about that, bro. I don't know. Every year we talk about the girls that high school that was effing with grown men. It happened. That's it. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, I don't care about the girls doing it. I'm more focused on the men that knew what was going on and they were pulling up to high schools.
I seen somebody repost something about that, and they said that was by choice though, and they was like something. The craziest thing.
So Boosie made his sons go in there and do it. They had no choice.
Nah. They was talking about the girls getting picked up from high school by the grown men, and they was saying, well, that was by choice, so it's different. They felt like Boosie was setting his son up to get raped.
So I'm saying that. So do we not think his son could have said, "Hey, Dad, I don't want to get in the head. Like I'm good." But honestly, just think about this. So if the girls is by choice, let's just say it's by choice. Let's just say that. What male or man do you know? Let's say you or me, whatever, at 12, 13 years, are gonna turn down head from a grown woman.
Shit.
When girls not even
I might have had one friend in my life that would.
What he doing now?
He had ass now, and that's funny because
there we go.
Bro, when we was young, he told me he couldn't be my friend no more. We was in 9th grade. He said, I can't be your friend.
He not gay, is he?
Oh,
okay.
But he said, I can't be your friend because, okay, this is what happened, bro. His mama went out of town, and he was like, man, my mom went out of town. We gonna stay up late, man. We gonna have fun. I said, all right. When he said have fun and stay up late, he meant we was going to go to the store, get a 6-pack of beer, split the 6-pack of beer, and play Madden all night because nobody was going to tell us to go to sleep. What I thought he meant was we going to smoke weed and get as drunk as we can and fuck some hoes. So
how old y'all?
We was in 9th grade. So I had already had the hose set up. The hose came through. I was already drunk. I had me a little party in there. The next day, that nigga was like, yeah, you be having drugs in my parents' house, and you be having sex, and you too young for that, and I can't be your friend. Now, fast forward to we're older, right?
He wasn't 9th grade though, but go ahead.
That's not that young.
Yeah, I'm play people. I don't want my daughter having sex in 9th grade. Go ahead.
See, double standard though. What about your son?
No, he don't. I don't have sex in 9th grade either. He's 13, 14 years old. No.
Well, I don't know. I guess I ain't no guy.
If you have a kid, he can't take care of it. That's what sex leads to. You know, kids come from that.
Look at you. See, you a parent.
100%, man. I'm 100% Boosie proof.
But look though, fast forward. Now we grown, and he's smoking weed in his condo. I had a layover. He was
in his what?
Atlanta in his condo.
Oh, that sound like a good man to me.
He all right.
Condo?
He all right.
I don't know, man. It's like, I mean, he might make some good choices in life. That's all I'm saying.
Man, he still ain't talking about shit.
He had some good parents.
He did have some good parents. His mom was amazing. She used to make us breakfast in bed.
Boosie proof. Shit. His mom told his dad?
Huh?
Never mind. Go ahead.
Nah, they split up.
How she look?
Oh, she fine. But
I see why you going over there.
But bruh, yeah, I used to have a crush on her when I was young. But what happened? Okay, so now fast forward, we older. I got a layover at the airport, so I go to his crib and I bring it up. I like, man, you remember when we was young? You said you couldn't be my friend because woody whoop. And
you definitely that friend.
And guess what he said? I still believe that. So no 9th grader need to be goddamn smoking weed and fucking bitches. Get
him on the podcast. That's a smart young man right there. That man is smart. He from Columbia County?
Head ass. Yeah, he from Columbia County.
Well, still. That man is smart.
Hey, niggas told me to stop letting you diss Columbia County on here too.
Hey, I was waiting for somebody to say that because you don't be caring. So it's not like you're not from Columbia County to me. Like you from everywhere. You a military baby, but I mean you rep that though.
I'm from Columbia County though.
No, yeah. Location on Facebook says Evans, Georgia.
Yeah, I am from Evans, Georgia, dog. See, I'm one of them niggas, dog. Like, I ain't like the rest of these niggas.
Oh, boy. He outside with it. Uh-oh.
Nah, for real. Like, bro, I'm myself, dog. I show my personality. I'm going to be honest about how I grew up. I'm not on the internet trying to be no gangster. You know what I'm saying?
That's 100, man.
I know I wasn't like that, bro. And these niggas ain't like that neither.
Chill out. See?
For real. They not. That shit crazy, but they want to be.
Hey,
Shit, they couldn't have had no dad like
Columbia
Boosie.
County, man.
They couldn't have had no dad like Boosie. They would have started crying when that hooker came in.
It's your friend, bro.
Nah, I ain't talking about my friends. My friends are alright. They themselves. I fuck with them.
Oh, your friends are cool, man.
Yeah, but
I'm cool with the whole Columbia County, man.
nah, you trying to beef, dog. I see what's going on.
I'm cool. All of them out there, man. Everybody. Holla at me, man. More Than Masters podcast.
Nah, you trying to beef. And then as soon as the beef starts, you gonna be like, so y'all lame niggas really trying to beef with the podcaster. That's what you gonna do.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Shit, I'll be out there. I don't have a problem doing that, but I'm on 30 years old, bro. I ain't pull up on right no more.
Yo.
Catch me in traffic. It's either you or me. that's how I'm playing.
That's how I feel too, bro. Once you get now, once you grown and you got bills to pay, bro, you ain't really with all that goddamn beef.
I ain't got time,
no
bro.
That shit over with.
I ain't got time, bro. I
but
just
yeah,
spend $5 a day. A lot of niggas don't make that, so I don't know. I'm paying bills, bro. I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't beef somebody. So it's
That's
what it
how
is.
I feel. But in closing with this Boosie shit, yes, Boosie is wrong for that.
Yeah, he was definitely wrong.
He's wrong for that, but
Your friend said he was right.
Who?
Your friend.
Who?
Cam?
Fat Cam?
I think so.
Fat Cam's not a very smart person.
Okay. I ain't know. Like I said, these your people.
He doesn't count.
Shout out to Cam though, man.
I did see him
He cool as hell.
repost.
No, he was wilding yesterday. He was going in. That shit was funny.
Yeah,
I see
he was reposting
They was arguing under his comments. That shit was funny.
But look though, like
My laugh of the day.
Dog, the reason why Cam doesn't make me mad on the internet is because he's the epitome of somebody on the internet. Like everybody has a platform on the internet to be able to say some dumbass shit.
Yo, you love this. Your friends. One day they gonna jump you.
That
I'm
ain't
tell you right
this.
now. Nah,
It's
they
the
go.
truth.
I'm guarantee you they're
That's
gonna
the
jump you one
average
day.
person, bro. The average person is excited because they actually they have a platform now where they can voice these dumbass opinions, and it's okay. They can still take their ass to work and act like that shit never happened.
Sit down with
They're just
slams.
excited about that. Like think about it. Me and you can't do that shit.
Nah.
We can't get on. Dog, we can't get on here and say Boosie was right.
Yeah, even if I felt that way, I couldn't say it because they're gonna bring my daughters up and I'm gonna have to slap shit out somebody. So
See what I'm saying?
I don't want that.
We
to
can't
happen.
do that shit, but they can. And I'm finally getting to that point now where I'm like, all right, I'm still gonna be humble, but now I'm starting to understand. Like
You gotta get in your
more
bag
people
sometime,
listen.
bro. You gotta get in your bag sometime. This
Yeah,
is what
I
it
know.
is.
More people listen than I think. You know what I'm saying? I'm finally getting to that point.
Yeah, you know how people outside, man. You know, so
But yeah, niggas need to stop these debates on this. What if it was a girl? Double standards. Blah blah blah.
if you think it's wrong, you think it's wrong. You think it's right. Think it's right. Like, if you're gonna do it to your son, do it to your son.
It is something confusing though. Like I seen somebody talking about it on Instagram on his story, and he was like, he really was lost for words. He didn't know what to say, and I feel the same way. I'm like, bro, it's just weird. Like I wouldn't pay for no hooker to fuck
that's
with my
crazy.
son.
Yeah.
But look, it's funny, dog. I think I was like 10 years old, and there was this little boy. I knew his sister. The little boy was probably like 7 or 6. It was his birthday, right? His mama hired like an exotic belly dancer for his birthday.
That's trash.
And I thought that shit was so weird. I was like, bruh,
Yeah.
why the hell? I ain't gonna lie, I was like amazed though, because I had never seen no shit like that before.
You ever seen R. Kelly video?
Nah, this
Anybody
was
like a
different,
snake?
bro. This was like dog. Shawty was dressed just like old girl
Oh, yeah,
from
you was
Aladdin.
excited. You was excited.
Yeah, but like it was the son's seventh birthday.
Oh,
Like why would you hire 7, not 17, 7? Because I was 10 and his sister was 10 because we was in the same grade, and she hired an exotic belly dancer. But yeah, she had a thong, she had leggings, like fishnet leggings, and then she had like a see-through bra, and she was just belly dancing and giving lap dances and shit.
What was their race? Like, what was their ethnicity?
They were German.
That don't sound like German shit.
They were German. I think their dad was black
from
but I
Saudi
don't think he
Arabia or
was
something
there.
like that. But man,
Yeah, they was German. That shit was weird, bro.
my 7th birthday, I don't think I had a party.
Bro,
Shit,
my
I think
mom
my
used to
pops
throw me
left.
parties, but
Happy birthday.
it's funny. My birthday when I was in 3rd grade, my mom threw me this big surprise party, and her husband woke me up the morning of and was like, "Hey, I know you don't fuck with them parties. Your mom about to throw your party. You can go to work with me, or I can drop you off at the gym." And I was like, I knew he worked on big like aircrafts, so I was like, "Shit, I'll go to work with you." And I had a fucking ball, nigga. And I got back to the house, and my mama slapped the shit out my ass.
You had braids?
Yeah. No, I ain't had braids yet. I had a fro. I was growing my hair. This nigga, did you have braids? What
No.
the hell they got to do with anything? What the hell my hair got to do with anything?
A lot of your silly stories, you got braids. I'm like, maybe that's braid slim. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it was.
I see people treat me different now. I cut the fro too. They treat me different.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. You looking kind of wild with that fro. But I was gonna let you rock
like
out.
that
Like,
shit.
I like letting niggas, groove how they want to groove.
Shit,
But I think as what we doing, like the rougher you look, the more you think you working. I don't know why. It just. And
that's how I was feeling too.
That's how you feel like, oh my bag, my shit fucked up. But now when you get a haircut, you know how well groomed you are.
Yeah.
You
see, look, I got a haircut. I ain't been putting shit out.
Now you wilding out.
But that is one of them things, like we said, like even when you don't put shit out, like you feel bad about it, but people don't really know.
Yeah, I say for you, I never can really tell because, like I said, every other day you dropping something, it's some kind of content you dropping. So it's just about really the work you're doing and put it out in increments. That's what it's about.
Yeah. But see, I had a good ass episode this week, and I really ain't promoted like I should have. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like,
well, you out playing around. You know what I'm saying?
I know, dog. I'm back though, dog. Fuck Damo, I'm back.
I'm gonna start calling niggas out and they play around from now on. I'm gonna start sending mass texts out. Fuck it, man.
Hey, I ain't that bad though.
Nah,
I ain't
not,
that bad. Like how you was getting on Mo. I ain't that.
Chill out.
That nigga don't want to talk about that shit on the mic.
It's not that. It's just what I do my occupation outside of this. You know what I'm saying? I manage. So and we have these group chats and stuff. So whenever you're in your bag, like you really like trying to get on people, like that's what you send a bunch before they can respond. That's what I did. I'm just walking. I was at work walking like just testing like why you did it, why you did it, why. I just next thing I know, I sent like 10 messages like damn, I gave a whole work list.
Yeah, I was looking. I was like damn, this nigga in his bag, dog. I was like, I know she gonna get on her shit after.
I just try to keep people on their toes, man. I want everybody to do well. You know what I'm saying? I don't want you to be the only person out here doing well. I ain't trying to be the only person out here doing well. If that's the case, then I might as well not be friends with nobody. You know what I'm saying? To keep it to myself. I ain't like that.
But that kind of is why you like form those group of people to have, y'all already have the common interests and y'all want to have the overall same goal.
Yeah, definitely.
That's why
definitely.
you do that.
Definitely.
But yeah, what else I said I wanted us to talk about?
That idiot.
Yeah,
with the PhD.
What's buddy name? Matthew something?
Matthew Hutchinson.
All right, so I didn't even want to talk about this because I'm not Mr. Black Lives Matter advocate. I do, stand up for shit, but some shit I just be like, man, it's just a little too trendy for me. And this was one of them topics I felt like was too trendy, but I gave in today and I literally made up my mind to talk about this like right before I came here. Cause my dog Trey had sent me the article and was like, man, you should email him and have your
shout out to Trey.
And I was like, I'm gonna email him in the morning for real. But I was like, I ain't read the article because I know this shit gonna piss me off.
He not gonna be a show.
I finally read it. Yeah, I know he not. But I finally read it before I came here, and I was like, this shit was exactly what I thought it was.
Trash.
Yeah. So first thing first, what the fuck is black racism?
It's some shit. He has a PhD. I'm trying to talk intellectually. He has a PhD. When people have PhDs, they're under the impression they can make up definitions. That's what they do.
Yeah,
like they have these papers
I was talking to
and
somebody
these
last
publications,
night that was doing that,
and they come up with these definitions. So they just put two words together, and they give you
black racism.
They give you a paragraph of why it makes sense. And he pretty much said it's black racism, meaning like since we do a lot of crimes that white people are scared of us.
But bro, the
that's
facts
crazy
that he was using to back up that term were wrong. He said racism has been decreasing since 1960.
I don't know what numbers he got. I don't know.
Me neither.
He must look at some place in North Dakota where blacks don't live at, and maybe over there, maybe like that. I don't know, Nebraska or some shit. I don't know, but not here. I don't know what he talking about, but niggas getting shot more now.
He
ain't on
like
camera.
He from Georgia.
I don't know where he's from. He went to Payne, so Payne got to hold his L. Cause
Payne got some trash ass teachers.
They should definitely cut that school out. But I don't like my whole thing with it. Like the person. Let's just get him out the way. He's just a sacrificial lamb. He's a house nigga. It's whatever. But my thing with what he did was have that opinion, cool. But you got hair, so you got Sit Down with Slim. You got Kim Macon. You got Urban Pro Weekly. You got More Than Masters. You got a bunch of black media that you could go to with that. The reason why you don't go to black media with that is because niggas gonna slap the shit out of him. Yeah. Or not even slap, not like harm him, but like they gonna spit on that. Like get that shit out of here. Send it to the Chronicle because they could post it mainly because they agree with it, and they could say, "Well, we didn't write it though." So you can't like bash the Chronicle for putting that in the paper. But
they made
know
sure they
doing.
separated themselves from it too.
But they know they doing it. You still
They
posted
put
it.
his name at the bottom and his credentials. That's when you separating some.
I got
literature.
a plan. I say we all, anybody that got black media, we all send the editors a letter. Let's see who letter they post. None of them, because if they don't stand by what we're talking about, they ain't gonna post it. They stand by that somewhat.
I
They
would
just
love
wanna
for
separate
Ken
themselves
to be
from
the
it.
one who has his letter published. That's what I would love.
But Ken is he wrote for the Chronicle a ways back, but Ken he true to himself, he true to the race, like he true to everything. He not dealing with that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think the guy, like I said, to me, it's just wild. You go there to the Chronicle because you know they're gonna accept that, and then the Chronicle, how they play it is, you throw the fact he went in pain in there, throw the fact that he's black in there, so it's like, hey, this is a thought out there. This is a thought, guys, but a black man said it.
Bro.
And he went to HBCU and the PhD, so he must have some kind of background or some kind of stand.
Man, what Q always say though, all skin folk ain't kin folk.
Who said that?
Q.
Ken? I never said that. Oh,
Nah,
Q. Oh yeah.
Q. But
That sounds like an activist saying, but yeah, that's definitely Q. They do say that all skin folk and kin folk. I thought that was a good saying.
And I believe that, dog. I always hear Q say it all the time, though. That's why I use his name. But, bro, I want to talk about this black racism term a little bit more. Like, first off, it is made up, and it came from him. And like you were saying earlier, bro, I had a conversation with a girl last night. She had a PhD, right? And Shawty was just talking, blah, blah. She was talking about stupid shit like whiskey and bourbon. And I'm like, girl, I don't care about that shit. I just drink. You know what I'm saying? And she just kept going in, and I was like, sometimes people be really highly educated in one field, and they get to the point where they get in a room with people, and they feel like they're the most educated person in the room, so like everybody else is beneath them, and they lose their sense of, I don't know how to word it, but like being social. I told her like kind of like Elon Musk, and Shawty looked at me and said straight up like, but let's be honest, like most of the time I am, like, think about this room right here. And I said, look, baby, you is not smarter than me. I don't know why you think that shit, but you not. First off, you're socially awkward. And I told you about this shit before, man. I'm tired of these socially awkward ass bitches trying to come up to a nigga and think they better, think they smarter. Like, my nigga, you're socially awkward.
Women?
Men too.
No, I was saying, why you can't say women? Your mom watch your podcast? Your moms? You said bitches.
Oh, nigga, I fuck with the bitch word.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Nigga, hell no, my mom wouldn't watch no shit like this. My mama hate cussing, and she cuss more than me.
Oh, my mom might watch it. She gonna say, "Baby, you stood up for women."
This nigga tripping. All right, I say women for Mama Maine, since Maine want to be the superhero and throw his cape on today. Head ass boy. But anyway, back to these bitches thinking, goddamn, bruh, that shit is crazy. It's like, you think you the smartest motherfucker in the room.
Hey, women been trying you this year, bro. What's going on with you?
I know, dog. I don't know what it is.
What is about your aura that's just like...
I don't know. A girl tried me at Twin Peaks last night, too.
Everybody just better than you or something? Like,
I guess, bro.
Man, you got to step your game up, bro.
I do, dog. They better than me.
It's crazy out here.
But, yeah, black to the black racism.
Black to the... I like that.
Head ass. Black racism. All right. So this is why this term is just full of shit. First off, black people can't be racist. I want everybody listening to understand this shit, and I'm tired of saying this shit, dog. I'm so tired of saying this shit. I had a whole campaign. Remember, I was telling you about this when I was in Mexico. I had the whole campaign. I was like, man, watch this shit. I'm going to put a post online. Everybody going to be commenting on it. I'm going to drop this video. It was about racism. That shit worked out or whatever. Now I got to explain this shit to people again, dog. This is why black people can't be racist. So first off, racism is systematic. It's a numbers game, right? So with the numbers game, 14% of America is black. That ain't shit. And all y'all conspiracy theorists, I know y'all thinking like, oh, damn, you really believe only 14% of America is black? Yes, nigga, I do, nigga. Do y'all know what the fuck a U.S. Census is? Like, I do. 14% of America is black. 64% is white. Black people don't even own enough power to be racist systematically. So, with that being said, there can't be no fucking such thing as fucking black racism. Then on top of that, he was speaking on some things about how black people try to play the victim and they don't want to get over slavery and shit like that. Nigga, how the fuck can we get over slavery when we've been at the bottom for so fucking long? Nigga, my grandpa was the first motherfucker to own land in my whole fucking family. That's a whole history of fucking being poor. A whole fucking history. And nigga, we still poor. My family still trying to kill each other over fucking 10 acres of land. Meanwhile, you got them go to little Becky house to get some head from her, and this bitch live in a goddamn, this bitch live in a 12-bedroom mansion. You know what I'm saying? She live in a 12-bedroom mansion, and
Becky
she don't
mind
work.
her business, bro. Becky did mind her business. She just trying to get
her
you right.
great grandfathers on all my goddamn generation. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny as hell.
That shit crazy.
But I did from everything he said. The victim part to me was kind of wild because, to me it's like a family. Let's just say a family, right? They witness or they go through a family member getting murdered. They're allowed to be hurt behind that however long they want to be hurt behind that. You can't put a time on it. You can't say, oh, 25 years ago, stop playing the victim. It happened. That's it.
How do you tell somebody to get over slavery? How do you tell somebody to get over the Holocaust when you're still suffering from it?
And the thing is, when you talk about slavery, talk about Holocaust, slavery just is a word you think about just slaving. You're not even talking about the fact that the rapes that happen in front of families, the separation of families, the killings, the starvation. You ain't even breaking down like what it all entails. You just think slavery. You can't. That's not something you get over. It's not something you play victim to. It's something that you acknowledge and you just don't forget. I think the word victim is like he downplaying it. I think the minute you do that, you lose all credibility with anything black. The minute you try to just downgrade slavery to say it's victim, that's crazy. I didn't experience it, no, but I know about it. I read about it. You know, I did enough research about it to know that it
and you still feel
it has a long lasting effect. Yeah, and you still see it. Like that's just point blank period. I mean, some even simple to like I don't want to bring it up right now, but let's say you ask somebody. Let's say this: you ask somebody that's fully black, what you mix with. That come from slavery half the time because they was doing stuff they shouldn't have been doing. That's just point blank period. So even something that small, it goes back to that. So I think it's kind of wild that he even put that in there. But like I said, he got a PhD, so I guess when you got a PhD, you allowed to say anything you want to say. Yeah,
you feel like you the smartest motherfucker in the world and everybody just supposed to listen. And then as far as the victim thing goes, I think me and you speak about it before, like, you know, we find pride in ourselves not always being like feeling like we're the victim. Like maybe I went through this when I was young, but I'm never gonna play the victim.
Right.
Now when it comes to slavery,
that
word should never be used.
That's a whole different thing, though. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, when we talk about stuff like that, it's because decisions we made. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like they didn't have the choice. The choice was either death or you do this.
Yeah, there was
niggas don't want to die. I don't care. Like Kanye can say he want to say. I don't know if niggas is fan of him or not, but that was dumb. That was ignorant. He reminds me of him right now. Honestly, that's I'm putting in the same boat as them. Like they just downgrading slavery to me is just crazy. And that's something I won't get over. Somebody downgrading it. You can't even apologize for that to me.
On top of that, I don't like how he was throwing stones and try to hide his hand. Like he was on some shit like, the killing isn't justified, but then he tried to justify it. My nigga, first off, you have a PhD. You've wrote plenty of essays, research papers, all that. You know, when you're writing an argumentative piece, you have your point, you stick to that point. You never backpedal. This nigga backpedal like, oh nah, the killings weren't justified, but it was a cause of this. Nigga, that's contradicting yourself. You're more educated than that. You know that shit. But you give it to this white outlet that agrees with that dumbass shit. Because first off, most of these people that own these big publications, they're culturally clueless.
Right.
I hate these culturally clueless people always worrying about black culture. Like I just told Big King this shit the other day. He screenshotted something that this white boy that we grew up with, he was like, yeah, I'm tired of these Cache County rappers rapping about this when we stayed in the suburbs. I said, bro, first off, I don't give a fuck if that shit was true or not, my nigga. I don't want to hear shit no white man got to say about no fucking black culture. You know what I'm saying? Big Keen ain't get it. But that's another topic. Because Buddy, I don't even know Buddy. Like, I was hoping he wasn't black, but he is black. He like an Uncle Ruckus looking nigga. You know what I'm saying? So 9 times out of 10, he probably was one of them people that grew up and just, he didn't really fit in with black people. He ain't fit in with white people. Like, white people ain't accept him because he was black. Then black people ain't accept him because, you know, they probably felt like he wasn't black enough. Even though, don't get me wrong, being black is not what people think it is. Like, people is like, oh, you listen to rap music, oh, you like basketball and football, oh, you black. That's not black. You know what I'm saying? But still, somebody like that, he a coon, bro.
So, and I said the same thing last night. He, like, stuff like that, and I'm glad we didn't read the article, but when you read the article and you think about when white people be like, oh, I got black friends, but they're not like that. That's why they say that, because of people like him, because they thinking that he represents black and he don't. So they think that's the black friend that's not like other black people. No, we all the same. He's not like us.
Which is an ignorant statement.
That's it. So I think that and then you have that for that reason. But at the end of the day, for some reason, a lot of our culture feel like they got to be inside the house. Like they want to be inside the house. I don't want to keep saying that word, but they want to be inside the house. Yeah. And at the end of the day, it's nothing wrong being outside, bro. We've been outside for years and years and years. So we've been doing fine. We can do better, but we've been doing fine. So I mean, maybe he running for something later on. I don't know. He want them votes. I don't know. Maybe he got future plans. Maybe it's a stepping stone
about getting that article published too.
I mean, like I said, he's from Payne College. Didn't attend there, so. And they talk a lot of crap about people from Augusta State, but boy, we ain't had nothing like that. Our black people black. At least our black people, they ain't with all that. Yeah. He went to Payne. That just, it's pain in that. That's crazy. That's just,
bro. So wild. What do you think he would think if he seen us talking about this? Because you already know, like we said earlier, people with the PhDs think they the smartest motherfuckers, so they'll look at somebody like us and be like, "Oh, look at them using the N word." Like that time we had the video about the Black Republican thing, and they was like, "Well, it was good information, but you used a lot of N words and stuff."
Nigga, please, I'm gonna use that every time. Damn well, please.
Exactly, bro.
When we talking, I'm talking to a certain audience. So
exactly,
if somebody watching this feel like I'm using the N word too much, 9 times out of 10, I'm not talking to you. That's just point blank period.
No lie, I just had a meeting with somebody that I'm about to do a photo shoot with, and they was asking me about my podcast, and it was the first time anybody ever asked me about the demo of my podcast. But she asked me about the demo, and I told her what the demo was or whatever, and she was like, "Do you want to change that?" I was like, "No," because that's who I'm talking to. This is why I talk the way that I talk, because I'm talking to
when you say kids. Demo, tell them you mean demographics. I don't think. Okay, making sure.
Yeah, demographics. Watching my bad. Demographics. Let me stop trying to.
Because some of you always know what that means, and some of them don't. It fluctuates. So
yeah, but
you just threw it out there too, like everybody know what it means. That's funny.
I know, dog. I try not to do that shit, but I do that shit here and there. I'm human, but that's who I'm talking to, dog. I'm talking to people like me. You know what I'm saying? And people that's not like me, but want to understand people like me. That's the audience that I'm looking to reach.
And you mentioned your demographic and just thinking about what you talk about, what you do. That's why, like, the articles like that are posted in that publication, it make me go hard in what I'm doing, because I be trying to paint a picture of what I want, what I really want, like a big grand scheme of things. But I do it in sections, or whatever. And that's why I like doing my stuff a certain way. You know what I'm saying? It's because I don't want to be one of those publications like that just you allow anybody say they want it. That's just crazy to me. I want it to be what it need to be and be authentic. And I think that's the difference between that's why right now we able to thrive in what we doing, and especially here, because there's nothing else here really. You got the Chronicle, nobody care about them right there. You know what I'm saying? You got certain news stations that nobody care about, but they care about the stuff we talk about. That's why it's so important for us to say the right stuff, or say the real stuff, because ain't nobody else doing it.
And talk about these topics. Like I told you, I really didn't want to talk about this, but I feel like I was obligated to talk about it, bro.
But I feel like when you do it, or when we do it, like it's not looked at as shocking, because we try to. I think I can speak for both of us when I say that, but we try to give each other, or we try to talk about a wide range of topics. We don't box ourselves in and talk about just one thing. And I think that's the dopest thing about our podcast. And that's probably up on a lot of other podcasts in the area, because we not just engulfed into one specific topic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though I do feel like if you are engulfed into one specific topic, it should be easier. I think that, but I'm not into that realm.
That's your niche.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It's way easier to hashtag what you're doing.
But I'm gonna say this, because somebody like, let's say Ken, who does like politics, he don't always do politics, but let's say that's his main thing. He like in politics. It's not necessarily easy, because that's a hard listen sometimes if you're not into that world. It's not entertaining. You know what I'm saying? You got to really catch you or me, somebody that's intellectually up there, to understand what the hell he's talking about. Even when he dumb it down, sometimes it may not be enough to the average person. So it's harder for him to deal with.
Ken, like, the only thing that separates Ken from us is Ken makes podcasts for us. You know what I'm saying? Yes. We make podcasts
definitely the football and shit.
For our generation. Like, you have to be at a certain intellect to listen to Ken. But
one thing I said about him, just to give him praise, like his podcast, like when he listens to episodes from 0.00 to the finish, this shit is like a masterpiece. I don't know if he just
that shit like a whole.
He don't
album.
put it out as much as we do, So I don't know if he just sit down and just really just take it all. I don't know how he do it, but when I listen to it, it's a masterpiece. Like it's like a classic album every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do. I'm talking about from the
very
beginning to his intro to going to the intro.
The first time I heard his podcast, that's exactly what I thought. I said, dog, he can literally say the same thing that I would say, but he says it in a tone where anybody can accept it.
They could just be so calm though. I'm a calm person. You a calm person. So for us to say he's calm is crazy because we always calm. But like, I imagine him like being at the microphone. I just feel like he don't. He just. I feel like he sit like this and don't move and talk that whole time. Like that's how calm it is throughout the whole podcast.
Oh no, I picture he punch in. Like a rapper.
You know what? Possibly. I guess I ain't think about that, but that would make more sense. But I don't know. I just look at him as like
he say his points for like 5 minutes and then he pause. He might sip some apple juice or something.
Apple juice.
And then go back in. But nah, bro. Back to Augusta Chronicle and all this other shit too, dog. Like I was thinking about this also. I said this yesterday, and it's good I took this little break and got fucked up and talked to Damo about a lot of nothing. But I was talking to Damo about this, and I was saying like I don't even know why I said this because, like I said, I'm always humble and shit. But this situation really made me think of this. I was like, it's really time for these old motherfuckers to get the fuck out the way. It's time for us to get in now. Like Augusta Chronicles and all this shit, man. I understand the history behind it and all that, dog, but it's time, dog. It's time for some fresh faces. It's time for some fresh thoughts. And I'm tired of these culturally clueless motherfuckers trying to dictate what's going on and giving fake ass news.
The only dope thing about the Chronicle to me is the font on the newspaper. I like the font they have. But other than that, that's it. Like when I was younger, I'm not gonna lie, I did love the Chronicle because at the time there was no social media. So in order to see things, you had to have the paper. But everything in the paper is right here now. Mm-hmm. I don't need that Chronicle at all. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely that time, and I think they know it. You know, to me, the last thing about them with this, I feel like them putting that article out was them kind of telling us that because all it was clickbait. All it was inflation of numbers.
Clickbait too.
They knew that to get us upset is not hard. Let one of us say how we're wrong and we up in the uproar. I don't buy the Chronicle. I don't know anybody else that does buy it. My grandma did get it when she was younger. Well, when I was younger. But nah, I don't fuck with the Chronicle like that.
Because, bro, at the end of the day, it was an unjustified killing. And that's it.
I'm gonna be real petty though. Like, real reason why I don't fuck with the Chronicle though, for real. My brother, when he was in 12th grade, he didn't win Player of the Year, and that shit really pissed me off, bro. And I just never rocked with him after that.
Hold on. You said he didn't win Player of the Year?
Nah, I don't know how. He averaged 25 points. I ain't gonna get into that. A nigga from Harlem won it.
Somebody told me about that.
That's crazy.
Hold up. You said a nigga from Harlem. What was his name?
Reggie Reed. Shout out to Reggie Reed.
That nigga Reggie Reed, Fido.
No, he's nice, but he was playing in 2A. My brother was playing in 3A. Like,
that's debatable, man.
It's not debatable. They play on the same team.
Reggie Reed 5.
Nah, Reggie Reed is 5. I'm saying my brother and him playing the same AU team. I'm pretty sure I seen them play with each other. They both started. One person them was better. But Reggie my brother though. I was happy for him, but Don definitely should have won that.
Yeah, you know Reggie from down there where I went to school.
I know he's from y'all. Yeah, I know Harlem.
Yeah. Nah, he
Reggie nice though. Reggie nice though.
He grew up in Apple and then he went to Harlem.
Shout out to him.
Man, he's still bitter. Nah, back to the Chronicle though. Fuck the Chronicle, dog. It's time for us to step in. And really, I went even deeper with it, dog. And I know we talk about media and podcasts every episode we do, but we can't help it. Nigga, I said fuck Charlemagne. Fuck Charlemagne. Fuck Vlad. Fuck all them niggas, bro. It's time for us to goddamn step in. Really, the topic I was saying was, I was like, man, I really just can't wait to goddamn get my platform mainstream so we can goddamn overshadow all that shit and start talking about some real shit. Because it made me think I was helping Trey move, and I had gave him Charlemagne's second book, and I warned him, I was like, this shit not good. And he gave it back to me when we was moving, and he was like, Slim, that shit sucked. I told you, bro, like, I don't know what happened. Like, these niggas get to the top of the mountain and just start advocating for, like, I'm not saying there's no bullshit. Mental health is not no bullshit, but Charlemagne, you don't have to be the advocate for mental health. I'm tired of hearing you say that, my nigga. You're a radio personality. We want to see your personality. We don't want to hear, bro, you already told us we should go get counseling. Right. I thought about it. I decided not to. Let's move forward. Sniff J-Lo ass again. You know what I'm saying?
Breakfast Club had better days for real, and he would do stuff like that. Like, it was better when he was coming up. So.
Bro, this is what I wanted to talk to you about too. At the end, like, are you noticing like everything we have going on with this pandemic and now stuff is starting to open back up? But as far as media goes, you're starting to see who can survive and who can't. This nigga Rogan is going harder than ever. Nigga just posted a fucking another podcast with Elon Musk. He going harder than ever. Look at the Breakfast Club.
I ain't watched the Breakfast Club not one time through this whole thing.
Bro, they had a good interview with Boosie, but the sound quality was horrible. They just had an interview with what's that girl you listen to? Kaylani.
Nah, I'm straight.
And that I ain't gonna talk. That shit wasn't good.
Never mind.
Yeah.
But she made good music though. But I'm straight.
Yeah.
But
I'm talking about as far as like how they're structuring.
Oh yeah, I did see part of the interview. Yeah, they was wilding on her. They was wilding on her for a minute. Yeah, I seen part. That interview was funny. I seen a little snippet of it. Yeah, they was wilding on her though.
Bro, it's crazy. Like
she ain't want to talk about the real stuff.
Bro, I want Joe Budden to be on radio.
I do want him back on radio. Yeah. Oh, that's a good ending thing too. Like, did you see Gilly the Kid and Joe Budden? They supposed to be beefing now.
I seen
Kid.
Joe Budden posting old clips.
When we end, I'll play the Gilly the Kid when he wild up and he called Rory. He everybody gonna diss Rory. He's the person you dissing out the bunch. He said Maul was soft, and he talked about that old video Ransom slapping Joe Budden Peoples when he was looking for him that one time in New Jersey. So I don't know where it's gonna go from there.
What he said about Rory though? Because I like Rory. I ain't gonna lie, Maul.
Just that he white, pretty much.
I'm gonna be real, dog. I fuck with Maul. I definitely fuck with Maul. I'm watching my words because you just never know. That nigga Joe Budden be retweeting me all the time.
Yeah, that's some wild shit.
But Maul, he cool, but I don't know, dog. He be saying some bitch ass shit sometimes.
They said Maul was soft. He said, Maul, we fought with you because you gave us a game, but you soft as baby shit. I said, damn, that's crazy.
I agree.
I don't know Maul. I can't say he's soft, man.
But sometimes that's a good thing. Like, I got some homeboys that I feel like it's soft, but it's a good thing. Like,
son, you is a wild nigga, but I don't know.
That's something bad to say? It's the truth.
They listen to now they going the homeboy gonna know who it is. Cause I'm pretty sure all of them, none of them think they soft. So they're gonna test you like, hey, well, who's the soft one? And now you gotta go either lie or say who's the soft one.
Nah, I'm gonna tell them who it is.
We're just gonna say it now, man. Just go ahead and say it.
Nah, hell no. Hey, but make sure y'all check out Native Sound shit coming out soon. Not the same too.
Nah, you a wild nigga. Don't tap. Yo, don't tap me with that shit, man. Hey, I fuck with Native Sound, man. Shout out to Native Sound. You know what I'm saying?
That shit funny as fuck.
Yeah, you a wild nigga. But them the guys though. I fuck with them. I don't know too many rappers in Columbia County.
It wasn't Quay. That was just a senseless plug though.
Nah, shout out to them though. For real. All jokes aside, I ain't really ready for the release though. So
yeah, after last night, I said I'm gonna start plugging them niggas like every episode.
I'm doing it out of love. I don't know. I'm doing it. Mine is strictly genuine.
But yeah, bro, it's time to get these old niggas out of here. You don't think so?
I'm down with you, bro. Let's get them out.
Yeah, it's time for us to go, bro. Fuck these niggas, man. Especially this Augusta Chronicle shit. And y'all keep sharing. I don't even know this fucking white man name that y'all be sharing all the time. This y'all say he racist. I'm gonna be
That's
honest.
Your I
haven't seen him post one racist thing yet. That's just me though. What's his name?
Here we go.
I haven't, bro.
It's Matthew Hutchinson over here.
Nah, I just haven't seen him post nothing racist, bro.
I blocked this. I don't get to see it at all,
bro. Every time he posts something, he's calling somebody a thug or some scum, and they be black, white, Asian, Puerto Rican, Mexican.
Any media I don't respect, I don't follow. That's just point blank.
I mean, I don't follow that shit neither.
So I won't never see anything he posts.
Yeah, I don't follow most of this shit though, dog.
I hear about the word of mouth. Media. But I would advise anybody else that don't respect that media to not follow it. That's
but they do, and they keep sharing it. Like, I asked the question, I was like, bro, why y'all keep sharing this shit, dog?
That's insane.
Why do y'all keep sharing this shit? And I think I posted like a real good comment on Ken posted something really good about the Jane. I had tag, and Kel was basically saying like, well, name me some media outlets that care about black people. And you already know I posted my shit. Like, bro, and he laughed and was like, "All right, Slim."
Now you gotta do it though. You gotta do it, bro. Anybody gonna rob you like you rob for yourself?
Yeah,
that's just point blank period.
Like the ones you named, those the outlets that care about black people, and that's the ones that people should support. Fuck all these white outlets talking this bullshit, culturally clueless ass monsters.
And on top of that, just to piggyback off that's one way to look at it. And then to me, it's just about outlets being authentic and just being real. It ain't even gotta be about black, white. I don't care about that too much, but be real and be authentic. That's the main thing. Because I'll still rock with a publication that don't talk about like black issues all the time. As long as it's real and authentic, I'm cool with that.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying? Because we don't do it all the time, and
I just
But
want you to
just real
have
with
some
it.
kind of morals, and that was the thing I said under Kim post. I just want you to have some kind of morals, have a little bit of integrity, and stand on what you publish. That's it. Because everything that I say on this microphone, I'm gonna stand on. Not saying I'm gonna be 100% right every time, but I'm gonna stand on it if I believe it.
Right.
And if I say something wrong, I'm not scared to apologize because I'm a man. I know I'm not gonna say the right things all the time. Like the joke we just made about the word bitch, that might have been wrong.
I didn't make a joke.
I did.
Oh, okay. You saying we? Just make sure you know.
I'm not apologizing for that. I was just using that as an example.
Now that was more. But I think people know your podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying? They know you don't mean no harm by it. I would assume.
I just use the word, bro. It ain't no big deal. Like I tell people all the time. No, I'm serious, bro. I tell people this shit all the time, bro. I got more respect for women than anybody on the face of this planet. I grew up with the most powerful, beautiful woman I ever met in my life. She's the reason why I understand that
Shout out to Mama Slim.
Women can be alpha women, alpha females or whatever. Yeah, and shout out to her. I think this episode is actually coming out on her birthday, so happy birthday, Mom. But
good thing I corrected you.
Happy birthday, Ma. All that shit, man.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, I stand up for the women. We not doing this feminazi shit though. All this fake feminazi shit. Black women ain't got no reason to goddamn be trying to go against black men. That shit stupid as fuck. Should no woman be no fucking feminazi. We got the same fucking enemy. Common goddamn interest. Fuck all that shit. I got to end with the bang, man.
I about to say that was some wild. Yo, that's I like you, bro.
How you fools with rank music?
Like you,
I help them see their way through it, nigga. Not you. That's what we playing at the end. Cause that's what it is. Like, why the fuck would Augusta Chronicle post this shit? Like, nigga, you ain't got no business talking about black issues. Like, nigga, even if that is our issues, we don't want to hear that shit from you.
It's the same reason why you retweet or you share stuff that you like. You agree with it. That's why they posted it. They agree with it.
But why niggas kept reposting it?
Niggas
I didn't repost that stupid ass shit.
Yeah, I didn't either.
And I told niggas stop tagging me in that dumb ass shit.
I think Ken sent him. He even said he didn't want to, but I didn't know what was going on. So.
And I'm only talking about this shit because I felt like I was just obligated to talk about it. Because I told you, like, I'm starting to get to the point where I'm like, all right.
Now you in your bag. I like
voices,
that, man.
Bro.
Diversity. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be in your bag. Man.
But not more than that, like, bro.
You more than just a review.
We definitely got voices.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? And like, I think I've been trying to ignore that shit a little bit, but now it's kind of hard because every time I fucking go somewhere, everybody, Slim, goddamn, say some of that smart nigga shit.
That's wild.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, you know how you ask niggas a rap when you used to see him? Now, like, hey, podcast real quick, man. That's when niggas ask you.
Yeah. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, yo, bust a podcast.
I'm like, nigga, last time that shit happened, I'm like, nigga, you don't see me trying to make a motherfucking plate, nigga.
Niggas gonna start throwing topics at you. Hey, tell me about this topic right here, man. Like,
nah, that's
man,
what
I'm
they
just
be
trying
doing.
to chill. I'm just trying to
like,
chill.
Hey, Slim, so what you think about this, bro?
Like, nigga,
And
we
I'm
at the
like,
bar.
nigga,
Chill
I
out.
don't fucking know. Like, what the fuck, nigga? I don't care about that shit. Tune
That's
in next
funny.
week, motherfucker.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Tune in next week. I might talk about that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Give your recommendations. DM me. I ain't gonna lie. I got to answer DM, so I'm gonna see it though, cause I be looking at them shits. I just don't open all of them. But yeah, man. Let me let man get the hell up out of here. We gonna end this shit with that whole shit. How you dudes help them see their way through it, nigga. Not you. What song is that? You renegade. I've been afraid. I penetrate rap culture. All right, another episode. Sit down. We out.